If you want to remember something important, try to associate it with a vivid image or scene. Our brains are better at remembering visual information. If you think someone is lying, look at their eyes and don't say anything. If you're in an argument, keep your voice calm, it'll give them the impression that you're winning the argument. Good posture increases confidence. Spread your body out and take up more space, it'll lead to increased confidence. When meeting someone new, try to find something you have in common with them. People tend to like others who share similar interests or experiences. Mirroring someone's body language can create a sense of rapport and trust. Pay attention to the way they move and try to match it subtly. If you want to make a good impression on someone, use their name during the conversation. It shows that you are paying attention and makes the interaction more personal. When negotiating, always ask for more than what you actually want. This gives you room to compromise and still end up with what you originally desired. If you're feeling anxious, try taking slow, deep breaths. This can activate your body's relaxation response and help you feel calmer. When trying to persuade someone, focus on the benefits they will receive instead of the features of the product or service. People are more motivated by the. Nod your head up and down slightly when you want someone to agree with what you are saying. When someone's being rude to you, stay completely silent and stare at them. It'll make them feel incredibly uncomfortable and they'll usually act civilly after a few moments. If someone insults you, pause for a second and look at them and say, "Are you okay?" If someone is bothering you at your desk too often, continue the conversation but get up and walk them back to their desk. You'd be back at your desk wondering how the fuck you got there. If someone doesn't want to give you specific information, like tuition costs or hours expected, give them an example that's completely unreasonable. They will usually immediately give you an exact number and feel embarrassed for pretending not to know. In a competitive environment, if you notice that your opponent is a beginner or showing signs of anxiety, ask them, "Are you nervous?" While trying to act as nonchalant as possible, you may even yawn if you can. This always gets in people's heads in Street Fighter if they aren't mentally strong to begin with. If you make a favor seem bigger than it is before asking it, the person on the receiving end is much more likely to help. Change the perspective from I to a we and people will automatically align themselves with you. If someone is incorrect, like you know 100% they are, but the correction would have little or no bearing on the conversation or argument, just keep it to yourself. It's not worth embarrassing or belittling them and halting the conversation. If you want to extract an agreement from someone you know reasonably well, begin the conversation by talking about occasions in the past when you have cooperated to achieve a common goal. 1 or 2 examples is enough. This primes them to go along with your current proposal. The easiest way to tell a lie is to let the person you're lying to come to their own conclusion of the lie and then agree with that conclusion. Another thing you could do to easily decrease the chance of you getting caught in a lie is to just not lie, so that when you do lie, it's presumed to be a truth. Use phrases like "thank you for your patience" instead of apologizing, "sorry, I'll fix it later." It removes the blame from you and makes the other person feel better. When walking in a crowded area, look where you're going and not at the other people. They will naturally move out of your line of sight, making it quicker to move around. If you're going on a second or third date, try to do something scary like a haunted house or thrill-seeking like a roller coaster or climbing activity or something. Your date will confuse nerves and excitement with attraction for you. Bonus points if you're not scared or comfort them through it. They'll be all the more attracted to you.